side of your bedroom door. At first, you tell yourself it's just the wind. Maybe it's a neighbor coming home late. Maybe an old pipe expanding in the walls. But what if the knocks came every single night at the exact same time? Always 3 knocks. Never more, never less. And every night they sounded a little closer. Tonight's story is said to be based on an urban legend surrounding an old boarding house hidden on the edge of a forgotten town. The building still stands today. People still live there. But every tenant is given only one rule. One rule they are never supposed to break. Never open your door at exactly 3 a.m. My name is Arga. 2 years ago, I moved to the city after landing my first job as a civil engineer. The salary wasn't great. Most of it disappeared into transportation, food, and helping my parents back home. Finding an affordable place to live became my biggest challenge. For nearly a week, I searched every neighborhood I could. Every room was either too expensive, too crowded, or already taken. Then I found it, an old boarding house tucked away behind a narrow alley, almost hidden by enormous banyan trees. Even in broad daylight, the place looked strangely dark. The walls were faded. The iron gate was stained with rust. Several windows had been nailed shut, and despite the afternoon heat, the air around the building felt cold, much colder than it should have been. A strange feeling crept over me the moment I stepped inside. It wasn't fear, not yet, just the uncomfortable sensation that someone was quietly watching me. I shook the thought away. After all, the rent was unbelievably cheap, less than half the price of every other room I'd seen. As someone trying to survive on a beginner's salary, I couldn't afford to be picky. The owner introduced herself as Mrs. Rennie. She looked to be around 60 years old. She smiled politely, but there was something unsettling about her eyes. Dark circles surrounded them, as if she hadn't slept peacefully in years. Without saying much, she handed me an old brass key. Before I entered my room, she stopped me. "If you hear someone knocking," she paused. "After 3 in the morning." I smiled politely. Should I ignore it? She looked directly into my eyes. "No matter who it is, do not open the door." I laughed awkwardly. "What if it's another tenant?" "Don't." "What if someone needs help?" "Don't." "What if it's the police?" Her expression never changed. "Don't." For a moment, the hallway became completely silent. No birds, no traffic, no wind. Only the sound of an old grandfather clock somewhere deep inside the house. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I nodded, assuming she was simply trying to keep noisy tenants under control. Little did I know, those words would soon become the only thing standing between me and whatever waited outside my